You remember from South Park where it was like, I'm gonna need about Tree Fitty.
Yeah.
I wanted to name the channel Tree Fitty.
For those who don't know, Tree Fitty is $3.50.
$3.50.
Goddamn Loch Ness monster.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Botalks with Big Jim podcast.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Some of the information you are about to hear, some may find disturbing.
I don't know who gave them this or who gave them the clearance. On the crotch.
Oh my lord.
Right there.
Can we Google that?
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I fucking stumbled down a dark hole and I love it.
Great cake parties. You know, if I'm going to believe anybody's bullshit, I'm going to believe mine.
It sounds not politically correct, but
You two motherfuckers need Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Botalks with Big Jim podcast. This is very fun.
I'm
Gonna be,
two, by the way, just so you know.
gonna be fun and awesome episode. We got Mr. David Brubaker with us. Excuse me. I got a little tongue twisted there.
He's excited.
Yeah, I
you
am.
gave him an erection this morning,
I
Dave.
don't know about that one.
I'm still hard.
How you doing, dude?
I'm good, man. Doing really good. How about you guys?
Doing well.
Good, actually. I was excited to. Well, I'm actually recording from my truck because everyone's in my house is asleep, and my 14-year-old. I can't decide between my 14-year-old or my 8-year-old dog. Which one of them has swamp ass? So I couldn't stay in the front room.
That's definitely your dog. That's 100% your dog.
So I had to come out in the truck. But we're doing good, man. I was actually excited for this. And I picked up a hat I picked up a shirt last night.
Oh, nice. Which one? Was it the light blue one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw that. I see all the orders that come in. So
Right on.
thanks, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. I love my biggest question is how, I mean, I don't want to get too political, but how are you getting away with the semi-stupid without anybody being oversensitive nowadays?
What do you mean with the
think-
word semi-stupid?
With the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I mean, I understand semi, partial, stupid, not necessarily intelligent, but has anybody ever questioned you about why do you have that on your hat?
No, the most I get is I just get looks. So if I go out, I usually get people that laugh. They just look at me and they laugh, or I just get strange looks. They're like, what the fuck is that? But it's always like a conversation starter, so it's cool.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
Huge conversation.
You got to have
starter.
confidence to wear it. That's for sure. You can't be self-conscious or fucking insecure.
Well, look, I'm
100%.
wearing a light blue shirt as it is, so I'm pretty confident in the lighter colors.
Yeah. I was actually surprised. The people that are ordering the baby blue shirt are guys. I was meant for that to be for females, but nothing but guys have been ordering it.
Hey, if you get a female that wears a 2X, buddy,
That's a
Yeah,
savage.
right
right
on.
Oh, this is a big bitch.
So,
all right, go ahead, guys.
all
I'll
right,
stop
so
rambling.
before-
You guys do what you got to do.
before we get started, David, can you just kind of give those who are listening and or watching a little breakthrough or
Down.
background, thank you, of what it is that you do on TikTok and Instagram?
Video creator. I've been making videos for about 5 or 6 years now. Started on YouTube. Just started making sketch comedy with one of my buddies. We started together. Once TikTok came around, nothing really popped on YouTube. We started to get some traction, but then it kind of came to a standstill. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with how YouTube. Well, you guys have a podcast on YouTube, so you get a certain amount of views with like your current viewers and stuff like that, and then it just kind of stops. You know what I mean? You can't really get that reach. And then I started posting videos on TikTok and realized, holy shit, like the organic reach on here is huge. I can actually get people to see my shit. And then I just kept trying different videos. Nothing was really popping. I mean, things were doing well. People were enjoying my videos, but it wasn't until I started actually doing these videos where I implement myself into movie scenes. that it really started to take off, and I saw that people really enjoyed these. So now currently all I do is make videos on TikTok and Instagram. I pick out certain videos or certain clips from movies, and then I implement myself in the scene, changing the dialogue. And I usually use serious clips to make them funny. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Dude, you're fucking talented at it,
Thanks,
man.
dude. Appreciate it.
This is I mean, TikTok is such a weird app. I've stumbled onto so many people's pages and so many communities, if you say. It's fucking nuts. And when I found yours, I like my dad just said earlier, I could not stop scrolling. It was fucking hilarious, dude.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
And hands down, my favorite so far is Chuck Norris. Every time the camera flips to you and you go, fucking Chuck Norris. That's the funniest shit ever.
And those are the ones that started it. That was the first one that I did, was the Chuck Norris one, the one Walker told me I have AIDS. And that was the kind of one that popped, you know? And I was like, oh. And I was like, the whole plan was I was just gonna do Chuck Norris, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna do anyone else but Chuck Norris. And then people started saying, oh, you should do fucking Steven Seagal or Van Damme. And then it was just gonna be action heroes, you know?
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, dude, blah, blah. So then it just turned into everyone.
Yeah, you crying on cue with the Jurassic Park was pretty hilarious.
That was
I know you're trying to make it serious, but I was like, all right, this dude is actually pretty goddamn talented.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Well, it did take me about 5 minutes to get that tear to drop, though.
Hey, man, it worked. It's
I was
convincing.
just sitting there with the camera thinking about sad shit. I'm like, come on.
So that was actually going to be one of my questions, is like, how long does it take you to film these things? Because I mean, I've done a few stupid TikToks myself. That takes like 5-10 minutes, but it looks like I think you sit there for a few minutes, maybe even an hour, maybe, doing this stuff.
Hang on. Before you answer, son, you've been doing stupid shit for a very long time. You're just now able to record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
Please, by the way, David, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, you're good. So yeah, it depends. Like for instance, like that last one I did with Brad Pitt, where the name tag one.
Yes.
So like if I do something like that, like, dude, that was quick. Like I thought of it like on the spot. I went out and filmed it in my backyard. Took me 5 minutes. Took the clip out. So basically I export the clip from YouTube, upload it to Adobe Premiere Pro, and then it's just about editing. And that one only took me 20 minutes to edit. So like that video was 25 minutes.
Oh shit.
But like there's others like where I have to, because I'll just go through clips, right? And then I'll go through and see if there's anything I could use dialogue wise. So sometimes, you know, I'm sitting there for like 2 hours, like, fuck, I can't find anything. And so it takes a while. And sometimes I find it right away. So it just depends. Like what takes the longest is finding the damn clip.
Yeah.
Because once I find the clip, like I'll just watch it and then I'm just playing audio, like dialogue in my head, and I'm like, oh fuck, that'll be funny. And then I just do it. I don't even think about it. Like I don't take time to write anything down or anything like that, because then I'll just be like, I'll probably put out one video every 3 or 4 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just do whatever first comes to my head. I'm like, fuck it, this is the dialogue, this is what I'm doing, and that's how it goes. And then afterward, you know, people are like, oh, you should have done this. I'm like, fuck, that would have been funny. But I don't have time to think about it, you know?
Yeah, and one thing that I've noticed too is especially on your TikTok page, the followers, fans, whatever you want to call them, dude, they're quick with like, oh man, can you do this scene? Like they pick down scenes specifically. I'm like, holy shit, you guys are good.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I never even thought about that one.
That's fucking nuts. Go ahead.
Are your 90s?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Are the 90s your favorite era of movies, or have you decided to go into the 80s, you know, like 16 Candles and all that other type, or even a silent movie?
Dude, I want to do all of it. It's just hard because, I mean, I would love to do 5-6 videos a day, you know? Like once I get to a point where I could, you know, start hiring on a team where I'm like, your whole job is to find me clips. and then I can just bust out like 6 videos a day, then I can get to all the movies I want to. But right now it's like I just go off of the best clip I can find and what most people are recommending for me. But no, dude, I love older movies. I love 80s and 90s are probably my favorite right now.
Yeah.
I like newer movies too. But yeah, I do silent movies. I do old school movies. I do anything. But like, I want to start doing cartoon movies. Like, but I want to get like a guy to make me into a cartoon
Oh, that'd be
and like
hilarious.
implement myself into cartoon movies. And then to do the same thing I'm doing now, switch the dialogue up, but just enter myself into that scene, So it's just gonna take some time for me to get there. But yeah, I want to get to them all.
I'm pretty sure you're on your way there, dude. Seriously. This
And
Thank you, man.
how long have you been doing this? You said 5 years and that you started, but now you're obviously you got a flow going. But how long has it been as consistent as you like?
Getting a following and getting the views that I've been getting, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you glitched out.
Yeah, both did.
That started on TikTok.
Yeah.
So it's only been since fucking June. I started my TikTok account June 5th.
No shit.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Holy shit, dude.
TikTok really started blowing up. Like my friends were like, dude, you need to get on TikTok. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to work for me. It's shorter. Like I'm used to making 2-3 minute sketches,
Mm-hmm.
And then I started doing a few TikToks and I'm like, holy shit, I got 600 views in a couple hours. Wow.
That's fucking nuts.
And I saw the potential and then I was like, all right, I got to figure this out. And it wasn't until my first video, and it wasn't even a celebrity one. It was one, I don't know if you guys saw, it was, I was making fun of Richards. So it was like, hi, my name's Richard, but you can call me Dick. And that one blew up and I was like, oh shit. Okay. Now I got to like figure this out, something else out that's going to be funny. And then the Chuck Norris one was maybe like 4 days later. And then I was like, okay, this is it.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That Dick one is fucking hilarious.
The funny thing is too, I didn't even really like it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like thinking about putting it out. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is kind of stupid.
But that's what's great about. I was telling Jim before we came on. I was like, obviously I'm 50, going on 51. So I'm thinking, man, this guy is doing what probably every kid my age, playing pretend, and he's doing something with it. Your creativity is just like something that I would do. Growing up the way I grew up, we didn't have much, so I had to think outside the box. My guns and swords were made out of sticks, and my imaginary friends were just imaginary friends. But here you have a platform, you have movies, and you have video and TikTok. So it's like, damn, I wish I was this creative. So it's definitely entertaining, man. I love it.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, and it's all about when you were born. Could you imagine if you were born in this time when you were a kid? I mean, you could have used all that creative shit you were doing and recorded on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I definitely feel lucky. So.
I mean, you're definitely not you're talented for sure, 100% talented, and the fact that you can just incorporate all of that, just little snippets of shit into the and I'm going back to the Dick joke when you say but they call me butthole.
Yeah,
I was on the fucking floor laughing hysterically.
I'd have to put you up there with Bert Crusher when you make this guy laugh.
Oh, dude.
I don't even know who that is. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is.
I got to clip this out for that.
Hey, if you show me a picture, though, I probably know him.
The Machine?
The Machine?
Can
you pull something up real quick?
I can actually. Let me do this.
I guarantee I know who he is. The name doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, he's on the internet a lot. As far as he doesn't do any acting, but his claim to fame. Have you seen the movie Van Wilder?
Oh yeah.
The movie was based loosely off him in real life in college.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
sold
yeah.
he sold the rights to Oliver Stone, and Oliver Stone made that movie.
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
So this is Bert
Okay.
Crusher.
Oh, the comedian. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. See, I knew who he is. I don't know stand-up comedians that well.
Oh man, we've been following, or I should say, I have been
You.
following this guy.
That's your man
for-
crush.
Probably. I mean, I've listened to this guy since day one, and it's funny because like people, there was an ongoing joke about him being racist, which he's not, 100% not. But his buddy and dad, Tom Segura, made this joke, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I have a comedy special coming out. I don't think this joke can go on for very long because people are starting to think that I'm really racist. Can you knock it off?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." Fast forward to like a couple of months ago, and the joke is now went from he's racist to either he smells like shit or he fucks dogs, and it's fucking hilarious.
I'd have to say he probably does.
Yeah, I need to
both.
start watching more stand-up comedy.
Oh,
I
dude.
just don't have time these days.
Oh yeah, I mean with this content. Okay, so I have a question also, and this was kind of already answered. So like you said, TikTok has blown up really since this coronavirus hit.
Yeah.
And the Walker Texas Ranger one, Walker told me that I have AIDS. Now, was that the one that obviously popped and made some notability? But out of all of the videos that you've done so far, what is one of them that is like the top one for you? Which one do you like the most, and you actually think is like your what do you call it, your pride and joy?
Yeah. Go back to the Walker one. I put that one out probably 3 years ago on Instagram.
No shit.
And I decided to redo it because I always thought it was funny and it was underrated. And I'm like, this should have got more views,
Yeah.
I just re-recorded my part, so it was just newer to like how I look now. So anyways, yeah, I put that one out a long time ago. I just redid it. But anyways, the one that I like the most, it's not the most popular one, but it's the Denzel one. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I always laugh at it. It's the one where I owe him $3.
Yeah.
Like, Jake, I need my money. It's $3, dude. Relax. That's my favorite. But it didn't pop like some of the other ones. Some of the other ones, the ones that I don't think, I'm like, this one's okay,
Mm-hmm.
Those ones are the ones that usually end up doing the best. So
Jeez.
I decide not to go off of what I personally like. I'm like, whatever I record, I'm like, fuck it, put it out. People are gonna like it. It's not about what I like; it's what they like, But yeah, that one's definitely my favorite. I really like the Rock one, the cookies.
The Rock.
I
don't think I saw that one. The one that I don't think I have, but I did see the Hulk one.
Yeah, so that one too. That one, when I was making it, I was like, oh shit, like everyone loved Chuck Norris, and everyone was asking me to do the Hulk. And then I added in that run sound. When I made it, I was like, oh shit, this one is gonna blow up. And it didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I was like so convinced. I'm like, dude, this one's gonna get like 1 million views in like a day.
I mean, that one had
so slow. I'm like,
that one had everything for 1 million views. You had that song, yeah, Hulk, which is still relevant because of Endgame, and then you got fucking Chuck Norris. Who the fuck doesn't like Chuck Norris?
It's
yes.
like the joke.
What the fuck is he turning into?
Yeah. Well, you've heard the Chuck Norris. It's like, what does the Hulk turn into when he gets really angry? Chuck Norris. So
Chuck Norris is the Iron Man before Tony Stark, for sure.
Yeah. So that one probably I thought was going to do the best, and I really liked it, but it didn't. See, so I just put out whatever. I don't care if I like it or not, because I put out stuff that I was like, this is shit. I don't even like it, but I got to put something out today.
And
is that what you struggle with the most? making a decision on what you think's gonna pop and what's not gonna pop?
That was gonna be my
Now,
next.
I don't even worry about that anymore. That was in the beginning when I first started, like, because I was really worried about like what's gonna work. I don't want to put out shit because I don't want people to stop following me or stop watching me. But now I just put out whatever I come up with that day because I can't spend all day trying to think of a video or else and worry about if it's gonna pop because I'll never put anything out, you know.
Yeah,
So now I don't
that's
even think about it. It doesn't even cross my mind. I just find something. I'm like, boom, okay, that's not that funny, but we got to put it out. So,
So this kind of goes back to like what my dad was saying with SemiStupid. Like what created that? What created that brand or that name?
oh man. So first, it wasn't even my idea to start a YouTube channel. It was my buddy's. His name's Tony. So we started it.
Shout out Tony, guys.
Yeah, shout out to Tony. I've tried to get him back, but he lives in St. Louis now, and but anyways, you guys might see him again. So anyways, Tony, me and him, we were always just had this kind of banter back and forth, and people would always be like, "You guys should start a YouTube channel." And he like all serious about it. He's like, "Hey, I want to take you to lunch. I got something I want to talk to you about." And basically said, I want to start a YouTube channel with you. And I was like, okay, if we do this, though, I want to go like fucking hard, you know, I want to take it serious. And so we did, you know, and we had to come up with a name. We sat in a library for like 2 days, just like trying to think of a name. We would go through every title of books and try to spark something. And I don't know how we got on semi, but then it was like we were trying semi with a bunch of words. Like, I don't know, I don't remember what we were doing exactly. But then we finally, like, SemiStupid, as soon as we said it, we're like, oh, dude, perfect. And we're like, oh, that name's got to be taken already. Because that's the thing, too. We would figure out a name, and then we'd check to see if it was taken, and it was already taken.
Right.
So we had a few names already before SemiStupid, but they were taken. And as soon as we found out it wasn't taken, we immediately created the channel and registered the name. So yeah, that's how it came about.
No shit.
Literally, we sat in a library 2 days. First day was like 6 hours. Second day was like 6-7 hours. Just sitting there, writing down on a paper, trying to fucking see what would look good. One of the names that I wanted, but Tony was like, "Nah, that's stupid." And now that I think about it, it's kind of stupid. It was, you remember from South Park where it was like, I'm only about Tree Fitty.
Yeah.
I wanted to name the channel Tree Fitty.
For those who don't know, Tree Fitty is $3.50.
$3.50.
Goddamn Loch Ness monster.
Yeah. Don't be giving that Doctor's Monster no Tree Fitty, woman. So,
oh man,
that's how it came about.
That's fucking funny. Okay, so now I have to ask too, because my middle brother, your other son, he says some stupid shit sometimes too. So in the middle of all this, were you and Tony at any point in time either drunk, intoxicated, or were you guys smoking weed? Do you even smoke weed or drink or anything when you came up with these thoughts?
I don't smoke weed. No. I haven't smoked since high school. It makes me fucking paranoid as shit, dude. Like, I think
it's super strong nowadays.
I swear, I'm like, everybody's laughing at me. They hate me. Like, it's not good. So
No.
I don't do that, but I do drink. When we were making skits back in the day, yeah, we would always be drinking during filming. Like,
I mean, I contemplated a cup of coffee or a fucking IPA this morning. Literally, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to laugh or I want to wake up. I need to wake up to laugh. So when I go home, I'm going to finish that beer.
There you go. Well, next time we'll do a night podcast.
Oh, dude.
But no, yeah, we used to get a lot of our ideas. We would go to a bar and we would just drink beer and people watch and try to come up with something that way, like overhearing conversations or whatnot. That's what we used to do all the time. That's how we would get our best ideas. And now I get sometimes if I get into like a creative block or something, because like, I'm sitting in my room fucking trying to find a clip. Sometimes it drives me insane and I'm like, I can't think anymore and I just got to get out of the house. And all it takes is, just driving around, going grabbing a beer, talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, oh fuck, I got it. Like I'll remember a scene in my head, from some movie.
Yeah.
And I'll just start laughing. I'm like, oh, that's fucking perfect.
And so this was going to be a earlier question too, and then we got into something else. But like, what exactly got you started in this? Like, were you going to school for something else, and then YouTube came around, or how did that happen?
Dude, I was an accounting major. Fucking, I graduated with a bachelor's in accounting. No, yeah, dude, I always liked acting, and I was never involved in anything. Like, any school, like I always played sports in high school and shit like that. But we used to make stupid videos with fucking camcorders, like
right here.
Like Jackass,
right here.
Like Jackass
right here.
type shit.
Yeah.
We used to pass each other out in high school and just film it. I don't know if you guys ever did that. It's stupid.
Oh, when
I
you like
didn't. I know what
press
it
your
is.
hands to someone's chest and they fucking
Neck.
faint.
We would film it and we would do it like this against the wall,
Yeah.
and then just film that shit and laugh about it. Stupid. Anyways, no, boy. I never thought about making it like a serious thing. Literally until Tony took me to lunch. Like, we need to start a YouTube channel. And then from that moment on, when we started that, like, I was convinced, I was like, we're going to make it. Like, this is going to happen. We're going to make it on YouTube. Even for like the longest time, like first 3-4 years on YouTube, I was like, we're going to make it. We just got to figure it out. Like, something's going to pop. Nothing ever popped. Like, we got, a few 100,000 views here and there, but it was like nothing crazy that was getting us to like where we wanted to be, but I still kept doing it because I just had this feeling, like I was like, I know it's going to happen sometime. At some point it's going to happen. And then just kept making videos, getting a few hundred views here and there, nothing crazy. And then finally TikTok came along and
the app that everyone was giving everyone else shit for because there's a bunch of 16-year-old kids on there fucking doing stupid shit, and now people are getting paid for it. I wish I would have figured that out when Vine.
It's kind of like Vine. When Vine came out, Vine was slow, took off, and then there's a bunch of Vine stars. Brittany Furlong, who's now married to Tommy Lee, Liza Cachet.
What?
Yeah, she married Tommy. She got her own podcast too, but she married Tommy Lee.
Yeah,
they live in, I think, Mexico, or he has his own like resort type house.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Crazy.
Liza Cachet, David Dubrick, all those guys started on Vine. King Batch.
I remember that guy.
Now on The Walking Dead.
What?
Yeah, he's on the new season of The Walking Dead.
Oh my god,
it's so crazy, man. It's crazy what can come from all this, And it's exciting because it's like TikTok right now, I think, is like where like Instagram or YouTube was in the early stage. If you got on, you could start to really grow, So it's going to get to a point probably eventually where people are going to be like, oh man, I should have got on TikTok when it was hot,
And what's crazy is how fast, like, TikTok, this is just from my point of view, TikTok is a gas covered pile of hay, and if you light a match, it just fucking boom and spreads. Because we had a guy on recently. He's a bio waste technician. He cleans up crime scenes, and he at the time was posting some stuff on his page, and just like I found you, I was just going through the For You page.
Yeah.
And his stuff popped up, and I was like, holy shit. Like, I mean, he was showing legitimate crime scenes, but not the bodies or anything like that.
Right.
And when I found him, he had maybe 700 followers, maybe. And then he posted one video, and then I went back on the next day. He gained 150,000.
That's crazy.
Fucking
overnight, ain't
overnight.
it? That's just
That's
insane.
insane.
Yeah,
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, he's gonna be a rich crime. What are they called? Crime
biotech engineer.
biotech engineer. He's gonna be a rich ass biotech engineer now.
Yeah, and he's loving it too.
Yeah.
Ex-Marine, single, no kids, living in Florida somewhere, and he loves it. He said he doesn't. He said those things do not bother him. The crime scenes. He said the only thing that really got to him once is that he had to
the fucking demon house.
Well, that too, and then the baby. The dad rolled over on the baby and had the side door of the minivan. He was stuck in the side door of the minivan, and he drug him about 60 yards. Kid was only 3 years old.
Yeah, it was that was a gruesome episode.
That one was pretty bad. That when he said that, I was like, damn, dude, you've got nerves of steel, man. And he said nobody wanted to touch the baby, nobody wanted to go over because everybody was a parent. They would reflect on seeing their child, which is understandable. But he's like, no, man, I knew I had to do that. What hurt me more was to hear the mom. And mind you, he's 660 yards away, and he could hear the mom screaming in the background for the kid. And the kid's just drugged. Like he was basically drugged down. Like he was, like
shaved,
sanded down to nothing
on
the asphalt. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that'll give me nightmares forever, dude. I can't do that.
Sorry.
It's just, but anyway, just going back to the whole TikTok thing, it's just fucking nuts. Like and like I said before, the communities, like you have cosplay communities, you have comedian stand-up comedy, and then you get into some weird shit. Like I found a guy named John Ballin, and he tells trippy fucking stories, and he'll pop up crazy fucking images and videos. It honestly, it gives me the chills and it freaks me the fuck out, but I love it and I keep going back to it and fucking watching it.
Why am I addicted to this shit?
Yeah.
It is. It's like a guilty pleasure, man.
Yeah.
I'll be on my side of the bed so my wife doesn't see the shit that I watch, excluding porn. She knows if she looks over and sees a pair of tits, she's like, "Oh, Jim, leave that alone."
Yeah.
But if she sees something fucking weird or outrageous or somebody on TikTok, she's like, "Who is that girl?" Well, honey, it's just a page. It's just something we're following up on.
Yeah.
But now having Botalks with Big Jim podcast is a huge way to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
It's research, honey. It's research.
Research.
Yes. I'm trying to find the next guest.
And yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just weird, TikTok, and how fast people can grow, and how shit.
I love the I don't know. I just love the ease of use with it, like compared to any other like Instagram. Like I hate Facebook, but like
I'm never on it. Facebook is nothing, dude. I got a Facebook. For a long time, I was off social media for like 6 years. And the first thing that I went back to was Facebook. I was like, oh, let's just see what all my friends are up to. And then friends and other certain family members, it's just political left and right. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you. But no.
Yeah, no, it's not cool. Everyone has their opinion. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? So that's what I love about TikTok. Like it's literally just entertainment, minus like it's starting to get some things are political and sometimes you'll get negative type shit, but you don't get that much often, if you're always watching positive type stuff, that's usually what you get shown.
Dude, that algorithm's crazy.
Dude, they have it figured out.
That's fucking nuts.
The crazy thing too is like, I don't know if this is cool or creepy, but like I get a lot of comments where they're like, I fucking am watching this movie right now, and now this shit popped up on my page. You know what I mean? Like they're watching the Terminator or whatever, and then it's the Terminator video I did, or and they're like, I'm watching this movie right now, and I haven't seen it in 10 years, and now your shit popped up on TikTok.
Yep. I agree. His cousin, one of my nephews, came over last week, and he likes doing the Spartan races. The triathlon. Anyway, there's one that's local called Tough Mudder, MUDDER. I've never heard that word. I've never heard about that whole organization. So we're talking, visiting him and my other son. They're smoking a joint, blunt actually, but anyway, they're talking about, and he's talking about all the events that he's missing out because of COVID. And he's like, yeah, I kind of like Tough Mudder also. I was like, never heard of it. We say goodbye. Open my phone. First thing on Instagram, sign up for Tough Mudder.
Dude, yeah.
That's scary.
That's crazy, dude.
That is scary.
Dude, our phones are 100% listening to us. No
They
matter.
have to be. How else would that have happened?
It's happened to me four times.
I'm more convinced of it now that they're definitely listening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's happened to me the last week. It's happened to me 4 times. I've talked about paranormal activity. Well, I mean, we had some recent guests on. We had talked about paranormal activity, and I opened my phone to search a restaurant that my wife and I were looking for, and the first thing on the search bar is paranormal activity. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's not fucking creepy at all.
It's crazy, dude. Sometimes I feel like I'm thinking about something and then it just pops up.
I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you, man. That's what's even scarier. It's like like how are this AI? Yeah.
Elon Musk, keep that fucking neuro chip away from me, bro.
He's probably got something going on. You know he does.
Oh, shit,
you know
dude.
yeah. The guy made a fucking spaceship to send a car to space. You know he has something.
Mm-hmm.
You got something, man. You guys should try to get him on the podcast.
That would break my brain.
I wouldn't know what to say to the guy.
Oh, of course, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Had to.
I want to be that kind of guy that every time somebody asks me a question, I think about it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what's the perfect answer?
Yeah, exactly. Or, let me break it down for this dumb fuck. Hang on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on the dumb fuck category.
So, actually, just speaking about paranormal, here's a weird random question that actually, Jim, you wrote in one of our or Dad, excuse me, that you wrote in one of our questions is, do you believe in the paranormal, David, or supernatural?
I honestly, I don't know. I'm not a non-believer. It's one of those things that like I would have to see something for me to believe it. But I don't not believe in it. So funny story though, like I wanted to believe in it, so bad back in high school. We got a Ouija board and like 5 of my friends. We did all this crazy shit. Like we printed out this prayer that you're supposed to say to like, yeah. And we read up that you needed to have water around you and all this shit. We did it like 3 times, nothing happened. And so I was like, all right, we're gonna do one more time. And if it doesn't work, then I don't think the Ouija board works. And so me and my buddy and my little brother went to the cemetery at the Devil's Time, which I think it's 3:15 or 3:30, one of those times.
Yeah.
And we waited for the exact time, and then we did the Ouija board, and nothing happened. And I was like, all right, I'm over the Ouija board. But I tried, dude. I tried.
You're a daring fucker, because I wouldn't. No.
Think about it, and I'm like, I don't know what I would have done if something did happen. I would have been fucking scared shitless.
Yeah, I would have shit. I would have shit on someone's grave by accident.
Right.
No, it's just a random question because I mean, we talk about so much different shit on this podcast, from paranormal to true crime to we talked about aliens recently, and one of his buddies kind of went off on a tangent, which actually kind of made sense when he talked about the blackouts.
Yeah, but that guy can.
Yeah.
But going back, dude, just go on TikTok. Just type in paranormal, type in ghost or something. I promise you will trip the fuck out. Promise you.
Well, my thing with that is, it's just like, I feel like anyone could fake it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's
absolutely
a video, I feel like that's my thing. And like, stories are just stories. So it's like, if I see it, if I finally see something, I'll be like, okay. And I don't know if it's somebody's mind playing tricks on it, or like if somebody's fucking with them. Like, And like my dad said the Ouija board worked for him, but I was like, dude, you were a kid. Your brother could have been fucking with you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but like seriously, like I don't know. I don't want to experience anything because I would have nightmares
No,
forever. I don't
agree
think I'd
with
be
you.
able to go
I
to
was gonna
sleep,
say,
dude.
if
I
if
agree
you're
with
in LA, you have the Queen Mary over there. You have what's that old abandoned hospital? The LA hospital.
Oh,
There's an old
yeah.
one. Anyways,
They
LA has
they
a
turned it
few
into
hot
apartment
spots.
buildings.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
but I don't want to see that shit, dude. No thanks, man.
Okay, that's a That's a
know.
challenge.
Yeah.
That's a challenge. Do one of your videos with a ghost.
Oh, there you
Ghost.
go. Yeah, quote unquote.
With the movie Ghost.
No. I was thinking that it could be
You
Whoopi
should.
Goldberg or maybe Patrick Swayze dead, so you could probably integrate Patrick Swayze, but just a ghost in general, like you're just talking to a
clay
blank space.
hands. Just bring.
Yeah, now that I
That's
think
so
about it,
funny.
the Ghost one could be good. Like Patrick Swayze's talking to me.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Patrick.
I like it. You're onto something, pal.
That'd be good.
That'd be a great one. All right. So before we get you out of here, I have one last question. If you weren't doing this, if you weren't making any YouTube videos, any TikTok videos, or anything, would you still be doing that counting job, or like where do you think you would be?
I've never had an accounting job.
Oh,
dude.
oh
Literally,
shit.
No, yeah. Like I came straight out of college. Like I basically graduated because I was like, I got to get out of college. I was just like switching majors, like fucking didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And I was doing okay in accounting. So I was like, I'll do accounting. And so I graduated from accounting and then started a fucking car dealership right out of college.
Did you really?
Yeah, like just got my license and started selling cars like at a small, like created my own little tiny dealership, failed miserably. And then started selling life insurance, hated that. Got a job as working at a digital ad agency. So got into digital marketing and then continued doing digital marketing up until I started SemiStupid Productions, which was basically just videography for local businesses and doing like small time ads for them. So I am basically all transitioned out of videography right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm focusing full time on TikTok and selling my SemiStupid merch. And
I'm gonna be getting some soon.
Thank you, dude.
Of course.
So if I wasn't doing this, I would easily go back to being a videographer.
Wow.
Because that's the second best thing that I could do other than this, working for myself. I never wanted to work for anyone else. I realized that after fucking 7, 8, 9, 10 jobs.
It took a minute.
It took a minute, yeah. I realized I'm never working for anyone ever again. Oh, I drove Uber for about 9 months in Chicago because I was trying to make it on YouTube. I was like, that was the point where I quit my job in Chicago, and I'm like, I am never getting another job until I make it on YouTube.
Are you from Chi-Town?
No. I moved out to Columbia, Missouri for a job.
Oh, shit.
Columbia is about 6 hours south of Chicago. And so we had an office up there. So I moved up to Chicago for that job after being to Columbia for a couple of years. So
now I've done Uber myself.
Are you living in California now?
I'm sorry, what?
You live in California now?
No, I'm in Idaho now.
Wow.
But me and my girlfriend are moving to San Diego probably December, January. We're just waiting to make sure everything clears up and things are going to be open and that sort of thing.
I think San Diego's got a few things open now. San Diego's a little more lenient when it comes to this whole crazy shit going on, more than LA County.
Yeah.
But LA County doesn't give a shit. They're doing whatever the hell they want.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, it'd be nice to get down there, start to do a lot of collaborations. I want to start, doing a lot of more sketch comedy with I want to start to build a little team. and I want to get back into making, like I made a short film like a year ago. I want to get back into making short films and that sort of thing. And so yeah, it's just not a lot going on up here. So there's not a lot I could do with other people. So it'd be nice to get down there and just really expand.
I pulled your name up last night because I wanted to see what credentials you had. So they gave you your name on an IMDb page.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, so there's no picture. There's a couple of references in the short film that you made. And then the very next category, David Brubaker, case pending. I'm like, oh man, what the hell did this dude do? But it's some other guy, David Brubaker. Yeah, some other guy. And it was a pretty, I don't know if it was embezzlement or racketeering.
Not me.
Yeah, it was white collar crime.
I was gonna say.
Not me, dude. I'm done getting in trouble. That was all in college.
Yeah, those are the best stories in the world to tell, though, man.
Oh, dude. I got arrested like 10 times in college. It's crazy. That's for another time.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hey, that's a drinking episode right there.
But it was all little things like peeing in public intoxication, getting kicked out of a bar for being too drunk, and
sounds like a college kid.
Arguing.
That sounds like your brother last night.
Oh God.
What's that?
I said that sounds like his brother last night. Peeing in public, getting kicked out of a bar.
Jesus Christ.
And everything. Thank God he's never gotten a DUI. Thank fucking God.
Jesus. Yeah, neither have I.
Good for you.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I should have back in the day, but fuck. I don't do that anymore. Hell no.
Well, David, man, thank you so much for coming on, brother. This was fucking awesome.
Appreciate it.
Where can people find you other than TikTok? That as we've mentioned, where can they find you? What can they look for you?
Well, it's all at SemiStupid. So you can find me at SemiStupid on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube is where I'm going to be posting most of my like short film stuff, and when I get back into making longer sketches, that's where I'll post there. But I haven't really been active there. But yeah, I post a lot every day on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And then also you can check out the shop, SemiStupidShop.com, if you want to buy any hats or sweatshirts or whatnot. But yeah.
I was trying to.
And then also I'm going to be doing, so that short film I was talking about. So it got accepted into a film festival, but since COVID happened, right? It was supposed to happen in May. So it's been getting pushed back. So I haven't been, they tell you not to show it, right?
Yeah.
Before the film festival happens. But now it's not happening till fucking end of January. But who knows? It might get pushed back again. So I'm going to start a page. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. Kind of like Patreon. A GoFundMe page where to ask people for like a small donation to see the short film. And then I'll have like a private link that everyone could go view it. And like, it'll kind of be one of those things where whatever you donate, like if you donate a certain amount, you could get some merch, you could get, executive producer, that sort of thing. Have you guys seen something like that? Yeah. So I think I'm going to do something like that for it. Just like whatever, $1, it don't matter. Just to get it out there, and I think it'd be fun for something for my fans to go watch. And it's not funny; it's serious.
Really?
Yeah, it's a serious movie. Yeah, I was reading the credentials. I was like, okay, wait a minute, I can't figure this guy out. But now, with this whole conversation, I'm trying to think. I'm like, who does this dude remind me of? Do you remember In Living Color, the Wayans brothers?
Mm-hmm.
A young Jim Carrey, dude. That's what you remind me of.
Oh. I will take that compliment.
You really do. Shave off the facial hair. You remind me of because he also did a serious movie with Gina Davis, Young Vampires in Love, I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, you look just like him in that movie. He was a young vampire.
I'll have to check that. I've never even seen that before.
Actually, you want to get some clips. There's a few good clips there.
Good ones.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't even know that.
But yeah, I was trying to put my finger. I was like, dude, he reminds me of somebody as Jim Carrey, a young Jim, way before Dumb and Dumber, or even way before.
No, that was way before because Dumb and Dumber came out in '93. I think the Vampires came out in 85, 86.
So this was way before he even became big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was just out of. He's Canadian. He had just came. He was supposed to be an extra in the movie, but Gina Davis, from what I can remember, the story goes, Gina Davis liked him, and he said he had just relocated from Canada when he got that part.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
See, that's what
Yeah.
I love too about all of this. It's like you don't have to move to Hollywood and become a waiter and try to make it and hope someone notices you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and you have like a small room of 3 or 4 people that are determining if you're going to be in this movie. It's like, fuck, man, that sounds
That's
like
weird
hell.
too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now it's like it's up to the people. So I like that we kind of cut that middleman out, you know, and let the audience decide.
That's how I think it should be to begin with. But I'm not
Yeah.
an actor, nor am I a content creator, so I can't really speak on that. Well, kind of content creator.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
yeah, you're just cutting out the producer. You should be making production money instead of fucking, you know, let me start this. Let me questioning what your abilities are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's what you have. You have that creative flow.
100%.
Definitely.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And that's something too that like, because I think that's why I never really got into acting, because it was like that never appealed to me. Like going to audition for movies and just basically doing idea like that sounds like fucking hell to me. Like getting rejected time after time, and like it's basically luck, you know. You have to be luck. It's all those actors that are famous now, obviously they work their ass off, but there's probably thousands more just as good, but they didn't get their shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or people
so-
turning roles down. Like Will Smith was what the Wachowski brothers wanted Will Smith to fucking be Neo.
Yeah, I saw
Really?
that, dude.
Yeah.
I saw that. He
Wow.
could. I mean, I love Will Smith. He could have definitely pulled it off.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't have a classic Keanu.
exactly. There's no one could do it like Keanu now. No fucking
Hell no.
way. Dude, he's my favorite.
The
But,
best part in that whole movie is when he wakes up and he goes, "I know kung fu," and then they fuck.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. Where's Bill?
Yeah, I love that he always has his surfer accent in every movie. Like, whoa, like, it's like
Yeah.
the best.
He's very easy to do short clips. Hell, even Jim growing up, Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
One of Jim's favorite movies growing up was Speed with Sandra Bullock.
Blow
Love
up,
that.
Blow up the bus.
blow up the
He
bus
used
movie.
to call the movie "Blow Up the Bus Movie." Dad, let's watch
Yeah.
"Blow Up the Bus Movie." I'm like, fuck, all right, push play. It was a VHS tape, so you had to push it in and let it go down and push play. Yeah, I think I still have the tape in storage to be exact.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's a good one, dude. I think that was probably one of the first. I don't know. Was that before Point Break? Because Point Break's my favorite movie.
That's
my all-time favorite. That might have been before, or
I think
was
it
right after.
I think it was right after.
Yeah,
right
I have
after.
no. I just know Sandra Bullock blew up after that. Dennis Hopper is Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of characters in that movie that
Yeah.
just took a lot of direction.
I think that
but
might have
obviously
been after.
Keanu-
Was it after?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
so.
I know he's here in the Bay Area filming Matrix 4, so
Oh, he
No
was
shit.
until they until
until
they shut it down.
COVID shut it down. Up until like about 2 months ago, he was in the Bay. He was actually just walking out amongst the street wanting to draw.
Attention.
He's very fan interactive. Just people.
Yeah.
He likes to get out and talk to people. And
Yeah.
all the newscasters and reporters, they'll be doing a segment and you'll see Keanu Reeves walking in the background, or like an alarm, not an alarm, people have cameras on their houses and buildings nowadays. So people are seeing, and they're giving like TMZ fucking video of Keanu Reeves just walking in the middle of the street in San Francisco late at night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like where's Waldo of fucking Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well-
yeah, I've seen pictures of him like on the subway and shit, just riding the subway. I'm like, dude, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Dude, he was in Alameda over here. It's a little city. He's at the In-N-Out Burger. I don't give a shit where you go. In-N-Out is busy as fuck.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting outside on the curb enjoying a burger, and someone rolls by and is like, "Hey guys," and takes another bite of his food.
Dude, that's so cool.
Hella
It
cool.
is.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
Well, David, thank you again, man. I can't thank you enough. We cannot thank you enough, man. And we would love to have you back on. This was so much fucking fun, man. Thank you.
For sure, man. Thanks for having me, guys. And then yeah, next time maybe I'll be in San Diego. So once all this shit cools down, you guys have like a studio that you will have guests on, or no?
So right now we're doing this remotely, strictly due to COVID. Hopefully at one point in time we can have some type of studio built and made, and we could all be in there. But for the most part, we're doing through Zoom, through virtual.
I'm on my cell phone sitting in my truck.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
yeah, go ahead.
Cross finger. Hopefully him and his wife are bidding on a house. So hopefully by January they'll get their house. They'll buy their first house, and they'll have space to do his own studio.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well,
That'd
let's
be
do
great.
that next time when you have a studio. I'll come in person and we'll do it.
Absolutely, man.
That'll
Thank
work.
you.
That'll work.
Yeah.
One last thing. Go Raiders.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you both Raider fans or no?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice. That was an awesome game, dude.
That was real. Yeah, that was just that game. I like last year's Drew Brees' team, the Saints.
Yeah.
When they played the Saints and they beat them by 1 point. But yesterday's game, I was like, man, these guys actually look the way they should look.
They were fucking, they were going back and forth.
They controlled themselves. They had poise the second half. Yeah, nobody gave them a chance. I didn't even give them a chance. I just sat there. I was actually literally scrolling through Instagram, watching the game, scrolling through. And I was like, man, this is not going to happen. I don't even want to watch this fucking game. Boom. End of second quarter, I was like, holy shit, it's tied. I put my coffee down, went and grabbed a beer.
Well, even when it's tied though, too, you're like, well, fuck. What's going to happen in the second half?
Yeah.
It's going to go off.
Yep.
Or like something, you know what I mean? And like,
yeah,
I told my girlfriend, I was like, I promise, I swear, no matter what, if they lose, or I'll be nice. I'll have a nice.
I'll hug you and I love you. I swear, honey.
I won't be a dick. I promise. But,
yeah, that was a good game.
That was so exciting. That was awesome. They look really good. So
I'm
excited to see. I'm glad they have a break now.
Yep.
To get some of their players back from injury. I mean, because Braylon Edwards looks awesome. So once they have him back,
Jacobs,
Algalore, fucking Waller, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. He was hot yesterday. He was hot. I'm kind of a lineman guy, so I really like watching Incognito play.
Yeah, and now that Trent Brown's back, that's amazing.
I didn't really realize how big he was. I was watching the game on high def last night. So it's from standard definition to high definition. That dude grew about 3 inches on my TV. I was like, holy fuck, he's a big dude. Yeah.
When they were in the huddle, I'm like, he is fucking bigger than everyone by like this much.
Yes. I was like, holy shit. No wonder why they picked this dude. I never noticed him at New England, but yeah. Now I know why they're keeping that fucker around.
Yeah, no shit. But cool.
Yeah.
Go Raiders, man.
Go Raiders,
right, well,
man.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, brother.
Yep, absolutely.
And good luck to you and everything you
yes.
take on, my friend. I'll be following for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be following you guys too. You guys are on TikTok too, right?
Yeah, I created a page, but I'm still trying to incorporate certain things. It's honestly, I don't know how everyone does that, how TikTok works. Kind of. Yes, we are, to answer your question.
I would say too, I don't know if did you just start it?
Kind of, yeah. About 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Are you uploading the videos like proportionately?
Like a minute clip and 15 clip?
No, like 1080 by 1920. So it's the vertical videos.
See, I don't even know. I just throw shit on there.
So you're throwing the horizontal videos so that there's black. See, I would do the vertical because what I've noticed is TikTok favors that.
Really?
So they'll push it more.
Sons of bitches. Wow. All right, well, I'll try that.
I would start, I don't know if you have Adobe Premiere Pro.
It's a program that I've been looking into.
You should get it because it's because you don't lose quality when you put it in there and export it. And some of these apps, you could do the same thing, but you lose quality when you export the video. So it's like $50 a month. But you can easily just throw your clips in there super fast to edit and make it proportionate to TikTok. Super simple.
Well, shit. All
I
right.
think
Well,
that'll
I'll be
help.
doing that.
I think that'll help.
Yeah.
Good to
Thank you,
know.
man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, dude. If you
All
have any
right.
questions, just let me know. I'm not an
Absolutely.
expert, but
Your TikTok followers say
Whatever,
different.
hey, whatever you're doing is working. So you're pretty close. So give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
you know what I'm thinking? I might even do. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna do something with one of your podcasts.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'll pretend like I'm there, and I'll just. You have some serious podcasts, right?
Yeah, there's
Kinda.
a few. Yeah, there's a few.
I'll do a serious one and then make it funny.
All right.
Oh,
do
shit.
the second episode with the phone sex operator because she
Phone
actually
sex
does
operator?
Yeah, she does a performance.
Okay, let me type that. Let me write that. Second episode.
Yeah, that'd be
Phone sex operator.
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
I think that was our third episode we recorded.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that one done. I'll do that this week, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that'd be hilarious.
Tag you in it. Hopefully it'll get you some followers.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate it.
That'd be awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Sure,
much.
dude.
All right.
Once I get
Cool.
that shirt, I'll be tagging you with that shirt, man.
Thanks,
Constantly,
man. Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Got it.
Likewise.
All right, man.
All right. You guys have a good one.
You
Peace.
too, buddy. Thank
All
you.
right, yeah.